Hola, muy buenas a todos chicos, ¿cómo estáis? Espero que estéis bien todos. Yo estoy también bien. Llevo un poquito de días sin jugar porque he estado haciendo cosillas, liada. Y nada, yo ya tenía ganas de jugar. En verdad es súper tarde. Son casi las 12 de la noche, ¿eh? Las 12 menos 20. Pero bueno, me apetecía jugar antes de irme a dormir. Y nada, y vamos a seguir a donde lo dejamos. Que, por cierto, ¿qué os iba a decir? Me encantaría que dejarais comentarios, que me escribierais y yo os contestaré. Me encantaría, ¿eh? O sea, que todo lo que queráis decir, preguntarme y todo, lo podéis hacer. Que yo os contestaré, seguro. Y nada, y si os gusta, recordaros que si os gustan mis vídeos, pues me encantaría que le dierais un like o que los mirarais. Por supuesto, lo más importante, que los miréis. Eso es lo que más ilusión me hace. Y nada, vamos a seguir donde lo dejamos.
Dr. Colden, this man's condition is deteriorating.
What says Dr. Fuller? It's his patient, after all.
He's busy with Captain Fitzroy. He specifically asked us not to bother him when that's the case.
Oh, of course. I'll see what I can do. Mr. Blake, can you hear me? I'm Dr. Colden. We'll take care of you.
There's nothing we can do. I tried talking to him. He's catatonic.
A ver, la última vez que puse examinar al paciente, ¿verdad? Sí, puse examinar
Very
al
well.
paciente.
I'll examine him.
Ok.
30-year-old subject. Severe hypothermia. Erythematous papules around the eyes and eardrums. Necrosed palpebral tissue. Lord, this smell.
Me dice.
His skin shows abnormal loss of color and seems dried out. He's totally dehydrated. His fingertips and toes seem to feature a slight ring under the skin, tender at the touch, slightly sticky.
Madre mía.
Severe malnutrition. Swollen abdomen with traces of petechia. Doesn't seem like an edema. Slight protuberances seem to indicate the presence of a foreign body.
So, Doctor, an opinion?
I'm not sure I have the necessary knowledge to treat this man.
Don't say that. You're our most worthy doctor after Dr. Fuller.
Some of his symptoms are beyond my comprehension.
What did you find?
Tiene algo en el vientre, el estado de sus extremidades es preocupante, sufre de una grave deshidratación. Yo creo que esto tiene algo en el vientre, ¿no?
Did you examine his abdomen? It would seem there's something inside.
He hasn't eaten in days. Are you certain it's not an edema?
No. Can't you recognize an edema? Pushing with your finger won't leave a trace. And look at these bumps.
It's not like he could be pregnant.
Whatever it is, this man has something inside him that shouldn't be there. We should operate on him at once.
Dr. Fuller said not to worry, that the edema would go away by itself.
You know, I'm not sure Dr. Fuller is telling the truth.
Sí, este está como una cabra, tío. Está torturando a todos los pacientes. Sufre una grave deshidratación, ¿no? El estado de sus extremidades es preocupante.
I see signs of hypodermoclysis, but he's still dehydrated. When was his last IV?
He's constantly under perfusion. I've even gone beyond the recommended dose to no avail. And you won't believe me, but when we bathed him earlier...
He seemed to feel better?
Yes, like he needs an aquarium, not a perfusion. But that doesn't explain his condition.
Vale, y el estado de sus extremidades es preocupante.
In spite of the muscle contractions, his arms seem limp.
Yes. They can't have decalcified, not at this rate.
And yet, if there is a bone in this arm, it's softer than that of a newborn baby. What about his cranium?
It's soft at the touch. It does seem like the skull of a baby.
Look at these sticky rings growing at his fingertips. What can be happening?
I'm sure you'll find an explanation. You have to.
Su cuerpo está
I
mutado.
almost don't believe it
Hostia.
myself, but these symptoms are not those usually associated with the human species.
What do you mean? Don't tell me you believe in extraterrestrials.
No. This poor man is from our world, all right. But his body is undergoing unnatural mutations.
Seguro que el Dr.
And
Fuller
this
tiene algo que ver, ¿verdad?
transformation is killing him. His body simply can't cope.
Where could he have gotten such an infection?
I pray that it's not here.
Dr. Colden, may I know what you're doing to my patient?
El
What I'm
loco.
doing? How about what you've done to him?
Let us calm down, my dear Marie. I don't appreciate your tone,
tiene
nor your
los-
insinuations. I've done
Parecía
to
que los
him
dientes
what I
tenía
do
sangre,
to all
tío.
my patients. Provide
La
him
lengua.
with the best available care.
Your imagination is without limit. It's your homemade drug again, is it not? Those people are not your guinea pigs.
There, there. What have you seen to put you in such a state?
Lo está convirtiendo en un monstruo. Nunca he visto nada parecido. Los síntomas son preocupantes. Lo está convirtiendo en un monstruo. Nunca he visto nada parecido. Los síntomas son preocupantes. No sé qué poner, o esta o esta. Los síntomas son preocupantes.
These
Venga,
are alarming symptoms. If we don't act, he'll die.
Do you believe that? I'm not as convinced, you see. I even think this man has a strong chance of completely
¿Qué
healing
está
from his
haciendo este
ailments.
loco, tío?
No, Doctor. This patient isn't himself anymore. He's dying.
Really? What do you mean by isn't himself?
He's changing. His physical characteristics, they are more animal than human now.
¿Qué lo está convirtiendo en un calamar?
Fascinating. An animal,
¿Un
you say?
pescado?
Could you be more precise? Cephalopod, perhaps.
Madre mía.
This amuses you.
Your reaction does. I know your thirst for knowledge, Doctor. It's your innocent worries for this man that have you overreacting.
For this man, and the others whose medical files you've been hiding.
I have to protect my discovery. These people owe me their life, but the world isn't ready yet. It will be, in time.
I will not let you do this.
You disappoint me, Marie, but I still have hope you'll one day share my point of view. In the meantime, take care of your own patients and try not to forget who you're dealing with.
Vaya tela, estás como una puta cabra, tío.
Was that a threat? What did he mean?
It was a warning. Dr. Fuller is this institution's founder and one of our profession's most influential voices. My word is of no weight against his. If I continue to protest, I will only ruin my reputation and career.
It's scandalous. Can't we do anything? Is there no evidence of his crimes?
Los historiales escondidos, nadie al lado de crímenes por ahora. No se involucren en esto. ¿Los historiales escondidos?
Oh, that evidence exists. I'm sure of it. I need to find the missing medical files.
And where would you find those? In his office? What if you get caught?
I'd rather not think about that. I'm counting on your discretion.
Of course, Doctor. You can count on me. I'll keep Mum.
¿Y ahora que llevo a la doctora? No sé. Uf, y no me digas que vamos a tener que hacer otra vez el puto sigilo, tío. Odio lo del sigilo. Odio el sigilo.
Chronic insomnia. Like half the island.
Ok. Vamos a ver si hay cositas por aquí.
An unknown medicine. Judging by the other ones, it causes heavy side effects.
Tío, está convirtiendo a los pacientes en, ¿qué ha dicho? En céfalos. ¿Qué ha dicho? Bueno, en crustáceos, ¿no? Madre mía, En putos pescados, tío.
Hay fever. What's he doing here?
Madre mía. Pobre gente, tío.
Doctor, please.
Uf,
My chest. Oh.
madre mía, tío.
His perfusion of a semi-physiological solution doesn't seem to work. He's undergoing a ventricular fibrillation.
Madre mía.
Nurse? Deborah, come and help me, please. His potassium level is too high. Replace it with 2% glucose solution with insulin, calcium, and sodium bicarbonate.
I'll tend to it right away.
Thank you. He's in your hands.
Ok. Vale, vale. A ver qué hay por aquí. ¿Esto qué es? Esto no es nada, ¿no?
He broke his back in an accident down by the docks.
Hostia, la espalda, tío.
Ah, the whaling station. What's wrong with me?
What are you talking about?
Doctor, that you?
Yes, it's Dr. Colden. Tell me what happened.
It's the old whaling station. See?
¿Qué pasó allí? Los contrabandistas ya me lo contaron. ¿Qué pasó allí?
What did you see there?
Nothing. Nothing at all. The floor was all rotten and I fell straight through.
And that's how you broke your back.
Perhaps. No idea. Passed out.
Madre mía. Aquí hay algo más. Madre mía, esto es inmenso, tío. A ver, ¿aquí qué hay? Madre mía. Bueno, ha habido como un cortecito porque no sé qué ha pasado con la capturadora que se ha vuelto a parar. No sé por qué últimamente me hace eso, no sé. Salta, no sé por qué. Ya cuando tenga algún rato ya miraré a ver por qué lo hacen. No tengo ni idea. Bueno, vamos a seguir. No hay nada.
What is the boiler room key doing here? The key to the boiler room. Not where I expected to find it.
Vale, y
The key to the boiler room. Not where I expected to find it.
Pues no, no la puedo coger.
The key to the boiler room. Not where I expected to find it.
Qué raro. Ah, no, no puedo. No. Uy, qué mal rollo, ¿no? Ya. Uf, ¿qué tiene ahí ese hombre allí? Algo muy raro. En fin. Dejemos de ser pervertidas. Desi, eres una pervert. No, no. Que yo paso de eso, ¿eh? Es que tienen unas sombras ahí más raras. Y ya está. ¿Qué?
Dr. Colden, here you are at last. This patient was again brought up to the psychiatric wing. We've been following the treatment you prescribed, but the dysgeusia persists and he's lost a great deal of weight.
Dice que me suena a mí este
We haven't been
hombre.
able to move him. The stress makes him hyperallergic.
Sir, I am going to examine you. Do you understand? Inject him with a dose of pentobarbital, intramuscular, so that I can conduct the clinical examination.
Me suena de algo este hombre, tío. Le he visto la cara en algún sitio.
He bit his lips so much, they're still bleeding. White froth, evidently because of such drooling.
Madre mía, pobre hombre. Oye, ¿por qué no puedo irme? Ah, vale.
His binds left bloody wounds.
So, Doctor, What should we do with this patient?
Este paciente lo han maltratado.
Those basement brutes tied him up too tight and now he's hurt.
I keep trying to heal his wounds, but he reopens them.
Do you have a diploma as a nurse?
Excuse me?
So take care of this man.
Dios, vaya... Eso ha sido un golpe duro, ¿eh? Uf. Bueno, ha sido muy buena esa, ¿eh? Hostia, qué grande es todo esto. A ver, vamos a mirar primero por aquí.
Gentlemen, may I help you?
We're waiting on news regarding our mother, Maureen Harding. She came in with a kidney problem, but we haven't heard anything since.
I'm sorry. Dr. Fuller is a very busy man.
Well, is there anyone else who can tell us what's going on?
She's our only family, you know? And we can't even see her medical file.
Lo examinaré yo mismo.
Don't worry. I'm aware our institution is not always welcoming. But your mother is in good hands. I'll tend to her myself. And keep you informed at once. Would that suit you?
Well, that sure sounds great to us, Doctor. Thank you.
But those are just words, so we're not budging.
Very well. At least I'll know where to find you.
Estará aquí. Bueno, esto es una cocina. Hostia, pues que hay un montón de cosas aquí, tío. Eso, aquí es de donde venimos, ¿no? Sí. ¿Y aquí qué hay? Ese es el poli, tío. Ese hombre está en todas partes. ¿Y estas putas sillas, tío? Vaya tela.
It's a quiet little town. Days go by, steady as ever. I wanted more for myself, but...
Exit.
I don't get why they have us waiting so long. Almost no patients here.
¿Qué haces aquí tú?
Ethan,
Marie,
what are you doing here?
I'm waiting for my medication, of course.
Uy,
Why?
vale, ahora ya lo entiendo todo. No sabe mentir. ¿Por qué no ha acudido a mí? Ya hemos hablado de eso. Le recetaré algo. No sabe mentir. Este no viene por una medicina normal. Este, por eso lo mataron y ya está vivo, tío. A este le han metido algo. Le están dando esa cosa que están dando, que se están transformando. Lo tengo claro. No sabe mentir. Venga,
You're
vamos a
not
ver.
here for treatment, right?
Am I so obvious?
Only to me. I know you worry about me.
I trust you. I'm happy to
Pues a lo
see you.
mejor no. Mejor me he
Me
equivocado.
too, Ethan. Is that all?
¿Seguro?
Well, there might be something else. I'm not sure.
Tell me.
I have nightmares. They
Ver.
keep me awake every night. It seems stupid, I know, but they're terrible.
Actually, you're not the only one.
No. No one has ever seen the things I see. It's like I'm turning mad.
¿Parece alguna dolencia?
So many people have this affliction. It's like an epidemic.
Do you think it might be related to Fuller's
Sí.
work?
I don't
Creo
know
que sí.
yet, but I will figure all this out. Everyone in Darkwater is suffering from nightmares.
Really?
We don't have any medication left.
Oh. There's no excuse then. I should let you work.
Take care, Ethan.
You too, Marie.
Vale. Aquí se supone que no se puede. No creo, ¿no? Bueno, por si acaso no lo vamos a tocar.
Where did my fiancé go? I hope those nutcases will stop burdening her with work.
Sorry, but nobody can take anything until I finish the inventory.
Vale, vale.
Please,
Vale, vale.
the fewer interruptions there are, the faster I'll be
Okay,
finished.
Ok. ¿Y aquí qué hay? A ver, vamos a mirar primero todo esto. Uf, esto es súper grande, tío. Hay un... Uy, esa es la oficina. Pero puedo ir a mirar todo primero. Es que me gustaría verlo todo primero, tío. Bedroom men.
No, you're pulling my leg. I'm not joking. I saw the schedule. She's alone in the bathroom again.
Está
And she
sola en el
still says
baño.
nothing to that old witch, Donovan.
Oh, listen to the way you talk, you naughty girl. And the answer is no. You can imagine that she doesn't dare say a thing.
La medicina y las ciencias secretas. Esta interesantísima obra, dirigida a un público amplio, demuestra hasta qué punto han influido las ciencias alternativas en la medicina moderna. El magnetismo, los remedios tradicionales, la acupuntura china, la hipnosis, la medicina con hierbas, la alquimia y muchas otras han contribuido en cierta medida al enriquecimiento de la disciplina a comienzos de este siglo.
That silly goose lets herself be trodden on. Oh well, at least we won't have to clean for a while.
And just wait and see the next time the water's cut off. It's a real show.
Watch out for the water, Doctor.
Y esta que cabía. Uy, ¿eso es un armario? Pero no me tengo que esconder ahí, ¿no?
Patients and hospital personnel eat the same food.
¡Qué asco! Pues sí, parece una puta patilla verde putrefacta, tío. ¡Qué asco! ¿Qué coño de comida es esa? Parece que esté podrida, tía. Vale. Estos son con los hombres que hablamos, ¿no? Sí. Vale, pues ahora vamos a empezar a abrir puertas. ¿Esta puerta se puede hacer algo?
There's no way I'm leaving until I find what Fuller is hiding.
Vale. Aquí es no. Aquí qué. ¿Por qué hay armarios de estos, tío?
This man, Edward Pierce, his file is incomplete. What did Fuller do to him?
Historial médico de Edward Pierce. ¿Edward Pierce? Éramos nosotros, ¿no? Sí. Pierce, claro, nosotros. El historial está extremadamente incompleto y no incluye detalles sobre el tratamiento. Además, de desviarse de las prácticas convencionales que nos han hecho, tío. Nos han
Dr.
hecho
Colden,
algo.
we need you at once in Dormitory B.
What is the problem?
Mr. Evans seems to be having trouble with his IV.
I've done an exam. Deborah is looking after him.
And the family of Mrs. Harding is asking to see her medical file.
I'll never understand why it's so hard to see patients' files around here.
Rules are rules. See, with Dr. Fuller, he's in charge. Anyhow, they're still waiting, and I don't think they'll leave until they get what they want.
Understood. Anything else?
As a matter of fact, yes. A man has been brought up from the basement.
I saw him, yes. It's always the same thing. They bring them up, without any explanation, with a multitude of self-inflicted injuries. We take care of the wounds, and then they leave. Each time, I feel like I'm sending them back to hell.
Their affliction is not our responsibility. You cannot save everybody, Doctor.
En fin.
In theory, this is where we hang the key to the boiler room. Dr. Fuller always keeps his key with him.
Vale. Aquí no hay nada más, parece, ¿no?
Dr. Colden.
Vale. Aquí ya hemos ido. Aquí también. ¿Y esto qué es?
The operating room is never accessible after an operation.
Vale. Este era el quirófano. ¿Y esto?
Let's hope I can go through the administration office.
Es aquí. Primero iremos aquí.
I don't have any business in the boiler room.
Vale, pues vamos por aquí. Vale, a ver qué encontramos. Esta puerta, ¿dónde lleva? Bueno, a ver. ¿Y aquí? Madre mía, qué tétrico y qué oscuro todo. Estoy intentando encontrar cosas, pero bueno, que a lo mejor no lo veo y vosotros lo veis y yo estoy pasando de ello, porque no lo veo, ¿eh? ¿Y esto qué es? Administration. A ver, aquí hay muchas cosas, tío. Aquí es de donde venimos.
I have little time for you, Doctor. You'll find out that it's not only the doc. Wait a minute.
¿Qué?
Where do you think you're going?
No suele ser tan fácil.
Dr. Colden.
Mrs. Donovan.
Nobody goes into Dr. Fuller's office. But rest assured, I'll tell him you came by.
That won't be necessary. Thank you.
I will tell him, nonetheless.
Qué asco de tío. Ay, que te pudras. O sea que no puedo pasar.
Wait a minute. Where do you think you're going?
Vale.
Dr. Colden.
Mrs. Donovan.
Nobody goes into
vale.
rest assured.
Vale, me voy. Maldita borda asquerosa, tío. En fin. Bueno, pues tendremos que ir por otro sitio, ¿no? ¿Esto qué
Everybody
es?
says it. She's a witch, an old hag. I didn't make this up. And I'm the one who pays. What a
¿Qué es
pest.
todo esto?
It's so unfair.
¿Bañeras? Ya, bañeras, tío. Ah, esta mujer puede
Elizabeth?
hablar.
You all right? Why is this room in such a state?
Because,
Sí, porque
as
vaya sala.
always, I'm cleaning it by myself. And the water was once again shut off this morning. I had to bother Mrs. Donovan again, giving her a new excuse to belittle me.
¿Por qué habla con ella?
Do you really need
habla con
Mrs.
ella.
Donovan to open a valve? Why not ask the janitor?
I can't make these decisions without her approval.
Mhm.
Imagine if there were a leak. Anyhow, the boiler room is locked half the time. So every time the water gets shut off, I have to go and endure her reproach until she's settled the problem.
I see.
Por eso la llave está ahí.
Courage, Elizabeth.
Thank you, Doctor.
Vale. Hostia, hay que distraer. Distraer a Donovan. Cortar el agua. Esto qué, tío, tantas cosas aquí. Esto es donde hemos ido, ¿no? No sé.
The answers must be hidden in Fuller's office.
Necesito ir ahí, tío. Y la llave. Que había. ¿Dónde la había encontrado esa llave, tío? Ahora no me acuerdo. Era por aquí, ¿no? Sí. Ah, pues no la puedo... Ah, sí. Vale.
The key to the boiler room.
Perfecto.
All I have to do is shut off the water and hope Donovan takes the bait.
¿Y dónde estaba el cuarto de calderas? No me acuerdo, ¿eh? ¿Por aquí? Puede ser. No, por aquí no. No me acuerdo, tío. No será esto.
The answers must be hidden in Fuller's office.
Everybody says it. She's a
Hostia,
witch,
¿dónde
an old hag.
estaba, tío?
I didn't make this up. And I'm the one who pays.
¿Aquí dónde ibas? No, aquí no. Vale, estoy perdida ahora. No me acuerdo dónde estaba la sala de las calderas. Y mira que antes hemos pasado por ellas, tío. Aquí está la loca esta. Esta era, ¿no? ¿O no? Será el quirófano. Sí, será el quirófano.
The operating room is never accessible after an operation.
Y eso era exit. Hostia, tío, si hemos pasado antes, tío. Esto no era. Vaya tela. Tío, ¿dónde estaba?
Everybody says it. She's a witch, an old hag.
Me he perdido, tío. Eso de no tener un mapa me pone mala, ¿eh? Yo necesito mi mapa, tío. Como todos los juegos que tienen sus mapas. Administration. Farmacia, aquí no. ¿Qué hay aquí?
We've been waiting to be restocked for weeks.
Mira que he pasado por ella antes, tío. Uomo delincuente. Esta obra pseudocientífica de Caesare Lombroso establece una relación entre la morfología de un individuo y su predisposición innata hacia el crimen. La seriedad del estudio y la fidelidad de las demostraciones podían llegar a engañar a un lego en la materia. Ok.
We're running out of this medicine.
I know, Doctor. We sent the purchase order, though, but Mrs. Donovan refused it.
Once again.
Can't you do anything?
Donovan takes her instructions directly from Dr. Fuller. I'm afraid I can do nothing about it for the moment.
Aquí hay algo.
The doses prescribed by Fuller are far too high.
Una receta de barbitúricos firmada por el Dr. Fuller. Ok. Vale, ¿y dónde está la maldita Sara esta, tío? De las putas calderas, tío. Que no me acuerdo dónde estaba. Eso no es. Esos son los baños. Eso es la cocina. Seguro que estoy pasando por ella y no me estoy dando cuenta, tío, de que te juegas. Que no. Eso es lo del Fuller. Maldito.
Let's hope I can go through the administration office.
¿Aquí qué hay? Ay, por fin, tío. Uf. ¿Qué coño es todo esto? ¿Qué coño es todo esto? Uf, no tiene fuerza.
I can't shut this with my bare hands. I need a tool.
Joder, macho, necesitamos qué. Eso no sirve. ¿Y dónde consigo yo una herramienta? ¿Y dónde busco yo una herramienta? Hostia, si es que no he visto en ningún sitio ninguna herramienta, ¿no? En el quirófano.
Everybody says it. She's a witch, an old hag. I didn't make this up. And I'm the one who pays. What a pest. It's so unfair.
Y no hay nada. Pues no. ¿Y no puedo coger una cosa de estas? ¿O eso son toallas? Pensaba que era una barra. ¿En serio? ¿Dónde? ¿Qué cojo, tío? Si no hay nada. ¿Dónde cojo la herramienta? Una herramienta. Una herramienta. Pues aquí no hay nada. ¿Y no me puede ayudar el poli? A ver.
Is everything all right, Ethan?
Yeah, I know I should go.
I will work until late.
Oh. All right.
Encontrar una herramienta. ¿Y dónde encuentro una herramienta, tío? Aquí. Pero no tengo para encender ninguna luz, ¿no? Aquí. Lo encontré. Vale, y ahora a ver si me acuerdo dónde estaba aquello. Aquí. Bravo, bravo. Vale.
I feel guilty about Elizabeth, but I need the diversion.
Vale, ahora viene la de por aquí, ¿no? Volver con Elizabeth. ¿Dónde estaba Elizabeth? Estaba por allí ella.
Dr. Colden, might there be a problem with the water?
I was about to mention it. It seems it's been cut off yet again.
I can't take this, Marie. I feel I'm gonna burst.
It's not your fault if we have defective plumbing.
And yet, I'm the one who gets punished because I'm gonna have to square off with that annoying old witch. Courage, Elizabeth. Here we go. And hold your tongue this time.
Y tenemos... No. El pierce no lo podemos tocar ahora. El inventario no. Vale. Ahora ya podré entrar ahí, ¿no?
last. The missing files must be hidden here. The Stendhal syndrome. Of course. This is where Fuller found his diagnosis for Francis Sanders.
Estudio de psicología. Un estudio sobre el síndrome de Stendhal. Una afección psicológica especialmente poco frecuente que provoca problemas mentales por exposición a las obras de arte. Hostia. Ok. A ver, que quiero verlo todo, tío.
Something is wrong with these masts. It's some sort of puzzle.
Bueno, pues yo no tengo ni idea. Pero... ¿cómo? ¿Cambiar mástil?
I've unlocked something. Patient files. I was right.
Vale. Entrevista a Sarah Hawkins. Este cilindro estaba escondido en el despacho de Fuller. En el registro sus impresiones sobre una de las muchas sesiones de psicoanálisis a las que sometió a Sarah Hawkins. Interesante. Vale. A ver, aquí sí hay algo interesante. El xilófono para escuchar, ¿no? Esto está cerrado.
I should go another way.